Guys, come on in. We need to talk. Yeah, guys, let's talk about this thing here. Well, yesterday I watched the live stream at work. I had everything prepared, you know, I had my t-shirt on, I had my cap on, I had my chilled water there. Yeah, because we can't have beer at work, of course, so chilled water was enough for the day. And I waited for the live stream to go live, and I must say they were actually right on time yesterday, really. I was expecting a little bit of waiting time, because it's always, when they do live streams, you usually have to wait quite some time before they actually start. But yesterday it was right on time. So they had this nice laser show running, and then Elon came to the stage finally. Yeah, the man, yes. Celebrating, cheering, the man comes. Ah, well, as always, the camera died. And they showed the truck straight afterwards. Some flames, some lights, and this thing came on the stage, and I said, what the f***? I could not believe what I was seeing, and you could see how quiet the audience were over there. Nobody really thought this is the real truck. I was on live chat and on WhatsApp and Messenger at the same time with other people, other groups, and we were chatting along while we were watching the live stream. And I was 100%, 110% sure this is not the truck. This is just something like a marketing gag, like a PR stunt. Tesla is not spending $1 for advertising or marketing or anything like this. And I thought, yeah, this makes sense. They're showing the prototype of the Cybertruck first, and then maybe a week or 2 weeks later they unveil the real truck. And in the meantime, the news, the magazines, the forums, everything will go nuts talking about this truck, about the Cybertruck from Tesla. This is the best and the cheapest PR, marketing, advertising you can actually ask for. And I posted this opinion in all the forums and all the chats everywhere and said, look guys, calm down. This is not the real truck. This truck would not get any road certificates, nowhere. It has all these sharp corners and edges. It is a hazard for pedestrians. I was 100% sure this is not the truck they will show. This is not the final product. This is only to give us the specs. So I was 110% sure it is not the real truck they are showing us there. I posted smileys everywhere saying, guys, enjoy the show. This is not the truck you will get in 2 or 3 years time. And last night, a couple of hours after the reveal, I read somewhere on the internet from a European, I think someone from Europe, from the road authorities, said something like, this truck in this form will not get any certificates in Europe because of pedestrian safety. With all these sharp corners and edges, it won't get the necessary road. I think it was in France. Maybe I'm mistaken now, but I think it was in France. And sure enough, people on forums, they were looking for accessories for the Cybertruck already and posted pictures of corner protectors for tables and sharp edges in your house. So your little child doesn't run and hit its head on the corner somewhere. This is the ugliest and worst vehicle I've ever seen so far, ever. There was no word about the inside. There was no word about technology. Well, this is totally ridiculous. They're producing this, I don't even call it a car or vehicle or something. This is just a prototype, a study. This is not more. It doesn't even have paint on it. It is on stainless steel. Who has ever made a car out of stainless steel? There's no paint option, obviously, on this car. It comes in this silver stainless steel. It looks like a sink on wheels. It's totally ridiculous. Such an ugly vehicle. I said, no, this definitely not. This is definitely not the truck they have made for the world to be the Cybertruck. And I know Elon said before, this truck will be different and people will either hate it or love it. I was the first person to hate this truck, and I was sure this is not the real one. And people were already trying to convince me and saying, Andy, this is the real truck. This is the truck we will get. This is the real thing. I said, no point. This is unsellable. No one will ever buy such a truck. It's not even a truck. It looks like a spaceship. It looks like this is designed to drive on Mars. You know, when they have the Mars mission and they have the first people on the Mars. This is something you would drive on Mars. These tires alone, I mean, ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. This form, this shape, it's just like 3 angles together. What an ugly thing. Well, yeah, what can I say? This morning then I spent around 4 hours watching all these videos on YouTube from these YouTubers like Tesla and Teslanomics and Dan from What's Inside, Zach and Jesse from Now You Know. I watched them all. I spent about 4 or 5 hours this morning watching all these videos together. And they showed the truck again and again and again. And they showed the inside as well. It looks like, sorry for the light, but if I don't put the light on, I get in trouble with Janet. It looks very much like the Model 3, no dashboard inside, a big 17-inch screen in there, and this ridiculous steering wheel as well. So I read a lot, watched a lot of videos about the Cybertruck. Well, and then I said finally, look, this thing can tow. This thing has 4-wheel drive. And we are certainly not in France. So who gives a shit? So after watching all these videos and reading all these articles, I eventually ordered one. Now really guys, the whole truck, the whole concept, I must say, Elon is a genius. He is a genius. It took me quite a while to get behind this thought, what he had to build such a truck, to design such a truck, but it makes sense. Tesla was always good for disrupting markets. The first long-range electric car, battery storage for your house, affordable long-range electric vehicles now, like the Tesla Model 3, and now a truck, which has never seen before. No other manufacturer would go down such a path, would have such a reveal, a public live event. And I tell you now, 30 hours after the reveal, after I have seen the truck the first time, this truck will sell. I read somewhere online there is an estimate that they have already over 200,000 reservations for the Cybertruck. And I'm sure this number is not too high. And watching all these videos this morning and seeing pictures and photos people have taken of the truck, it grew a lot on me actually. No other manufacturer will build a similar truck as Tesla. This is the same company. It is the same company who built this beautiful car here, the Tesla Model 3 and the S and the X. It's totally different. I have read this many times that people say, I quite like the truck now. I hated it yesterday. I hated it during the show. But after a few hours and I looked at different pictures and different angles and everything, they started liking it. And this happened to me as well. I don't know why. I totally hated it yesterday. I hated it this morning. I hated it during watching all these live event reviews from these YouTubers. I said, nah, this is just the most terrible car I've ever seen. Well, here we go. I have ordered one. Yeah guys, so far these are my 10 cents. Maybe it was $150 actually. But you know, the car won't be on the market here in Australia until 2024, maybe 25 or so. It's another 3, 4, 5 years until it comes down here. There may be changes, there may be additional information, or there will be heaps of additional information coming from this from this truck. So we will have all the details before it actually comes. I can make my decision if I really want to go down this way. I mean, it would make sense for Australia, wouldn't it? Not that I don't love this Model 3 here, but the truck makes a little tiny bit more sense than the Model 3 here in this area. Not in the city, of course, but here in this area, I don't need a trailer anymore. I can put the hay on the flatbed on the back of the truck. Well, anyway, guys, this is all speculation. We need to wait. Andy from Unplugged TV has ordered a Tesla Cybertruck, and we will see how this goes. Okay, guys, so far this update from tonight. I thought I'd make this video as long as the topic is hot, and you have asked already on other videos, what do you think about the Cybertruck? Here's my 2 cents. As always, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for your support. This is Andy from Unplugged TV Australia, signing off. You stay charged, and we will see us again in the next video very soon. Okay, guys, thank you, see you then, bye bye.